So the first thing we want to talk about is Mario Day has come and gone like a fart in the wind. It is just it left a little bit of a smell, in my opinion. This was Mario's 40th anniversary this year, and I sure hope later in the year we get more uh, celebratory stuff coming out. But as of right now, Mario Day was very disappointing, in my opinion. A lot of the announcements already happened leading up to Mario Day, and then a lot of the Twitter drops or Facebook drops or X drops, whatever. Um, a lot of those announcements was just repeated stuff that they had already announced leading up to the day. Um, so we didn't get anything majorly announced. There was one toy, which I suppose that's where we're going to lead this into. Is they did announce a Lego Mario Kart toy that comes out May 15th, and here it is, the Mario Kart toy. Now I don't play with Legos. I know a lot of people do. These are very popular. I know if I ever got a Lego set, it'd be that NES Lego set that they came out with years ago. But but yeah, they decided to make this announcement, and to be honest, this might have been really the only announcement they really made. Um, Everything else was just kind of promotions or just little things that they were doing. But this is really the only thing that it was like, hey, go out and buy. They didn't announce no new games, no nothing. I was very shocked at the lackluster effort put into Mario Day this year. I mean, I guess they did put effort, but just maybe it wasn't the type of effort I was looking for. I really thought we were going to get something along the lines of talking about the Mario Brothers 2 movie. And we didn't get nothing like that. So we got Lego Mario Kart. Then they posted a video reiterating the whole JetBlue airplane thing with Mario characters on the side, and I believe the video really was just showing that they did a meet and greet with like Mario and Princess Peach at the airport. Um, so they dropped that on Facebook. The next thing they talked about was they just encouraged you to use your platinum points on Mario gear. So they wanted you to go on and use your platinum points. So that was another thing that they announced. It's not really an announcement, it's just kind of like reiterating and letting people know they have platinum points and they want you to use it on Mario gear on the Nintendo website. Uh, which to me was like they just took the time on Mario Day to just, you know, try to sell you Mario gear. Whatever. It just it's nothing shocking. It's not, they could have done this any random day, any random day they could have done this, but they saved it for Mario Day, I guess. Then they reiterated and re-announced and made a post about the Mario Wonder Bundle. So about the OLED bundle, which we had already heard about. We already got an announcement about it, and here it is once again. Mario Wonder OLED bundle got posted on Facebook. So then they also went and announced the $20 off Mario and Friends game. So right now, I think it's still going on, but you can save $20 on select Mario and Friend titles. So there's the picture that they posted up. So that was talked about. And then they announced that there's new Link to the Past in Super Mario Brothers 3 music on the Nintendo Music app. So they shared that. And then on top of that, they let everybody know, hey, if you download the music app, there's tons of Mario music on there. So you can listen to all this different Mario music. So that was another post that they made. Once again, these are things they could have done any day of the week. Nothing, not new news, not surprising. I guess the more music for Zelda and Mario 3 is kind of news, but There was already Zelda and Mario music on there. I guess they just added more to the to the Nintendo Music app. And then they did a video, and if you want, we can sit and watch this video. What it means to you, what Mario means to you. So they did this little video, and the top 3 what Mario means to you words ended up being fun, childhood, and happiness. Let's go ahead and watch the video.
What does Mario mean to me in one word? Mario means fun.
Mario's a fun guy, okay?
Fun.
It's only a matter of time until he makes you laugh.
Mario means friendship.
Friendship? Is that cheesy?
Friendship. Well, unless you hit me with a blue shell.
Mario is timeless.
Timeless.
Timeless. Mario means family.
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 I want to say joy.
Joy.
I'd say euphoric.
Mario has brought a lot of people together, so community.
Mario means adventure.
Adventure.
Aspiration.
Accomplishment.
Surprise. Thanks for all the surprises, Mario.
Happy Mario Day.
Just a cool guy everybody loves.
So yeah, they had that little video, and so now I'm going to ask you, Blaze, what does Mario mean to you?
None of that cheesy crap that they just said. I just realized that I will probably never actually get to be an actor if I have to do cheesy, stupid videos like that.
Hey, it's just their way of saying you'll never enjoy your job, even if you do acting. You're not allowed.
I mean,
Not
don't
allowed
get me
to
wrong.
enjoy your job.
I love me some Mario. Playing Mario Party, Mario Kart. I like playing some Mario games. I just don't have a word for it. Just, I have fun. I guess it means fun if I'm going to go with stupid ideas that they suggest.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I hate to do this because, unfortunately, I just heard it in the video. It wasn't one of the top 3, but I heard it in the video. My word, when we were talking about this before we started recording, and we were kind of asking ourselves what we were going to, choose, is I was going to say timeless also. And my explanation, which they didn't really give those people a chance to give big explanations, but the reason my explanation is because we've had Mario in 1985, and it was just as fun as Mario Odyssey that came out 8 years ago, or Mario Wonder that came out a few years ago. Mario has reinvented himself so many times, and he's still fun. All of his games are still fun. Obviously, he has a bunch of spin-offs, but I'm talking about like your mainline 2D, your mainline 3D. They've all been fun. There hasn't been a bad one. Like I know I've said this in the past, the Galaxy is my least favorite of the 3D, but I still sat down and played the whole thing and beat it 100%. It's still a fun game. I just never was a fan of the Wiimote, and the Wii controller, which was the only dig I had on that game. But yeah, timeless because he constantly keeps reinventing himself, and I don't think he'll ever get old. So Mario means timelessness to me. So moving on, the next thing we do what?
I said fair enough.
Yeah, so the next thing to me is to mention is that they announced a Mario Run event inspired by Princess Peach Showtime. So if anybody's still playing the Mario Run game on their cell phone, you now have Princess Peach themed stuff to look forward to. Now, I know I played this when it was brand new, and I know they've been adding events to it, but I haven't been keeping up. I played this, 100%ed it, paid the whatever it was, $10 to get the actual Game Pass, whatever it was for Mario Run. And I played this. I also played the Mario Kart game for a very long time, but I've since moved on from both. But if you're still playing the Mario Run game, there you go. You have new themes to look forward to. And then I would also like to talk about, they just announced this. They just announced this earlier. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was sometime today they announced that there is now an update on your Alarmo. So on top of being able to buy Alarmo in the store, there is now an update to Alarmo, which gives you new NES scenes. I do not have an Alarmo, so I don't know what it looked like before these new themes, but now they have new themes and they have a free update that you can get for your Alarmo clock, which makes sense that they're doing an update due to the fact that they just released it in stores, so now everybody can buy this, not just NSO members. So that makes a lot of sense. And then before we move on to our next topic, I want to discuss something because Mario Day, the lack of announcements was really loud and clear to me. In my opinion, the fact that they didn't announce anything new for the Switch or any new game, obviously they're waiting for that April 2nd big Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2, but really it tells me one thing, and that is on March 20th, Xenoblade Chronicles X is the last game that we have a release date for. Now, we know that Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out later this year. I argue that I think it's going to be cross-gen, or maybe it's still going to be a Switch game. I don't know, but they have yet to announce any more Switch games for the rest of the year. And obviously, April 2nd is going to be supposedly all about the Switch 2, which leads me to believe that we are officially seeing the death of the Nintendo Switch. On March 20th, I believe that will be the official death of the Nintendo Switch, and I think they are already ready to move on. Now, I know this is shocking because usually when a new system comes out, they don't usually move on immediately from the old system, and I'm not saying that they won't release anything, but there was a lot of rumors that the Switch 2 was actually supposed to come out last year. So, due to those rumors, and there's rumors that Nintendo pushed it back and that they delayed the Switch 2 because they wanted to make sure they had enough stock and all that good stuff. If those rumors are true, my theory is the games we have just been gotten, your Brothership, your Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, I think these games were supposed to be that gap in between Switch and Switch 2. The problem is when they pushed the system back, they were already working on Switch 2 stuff. So unfortunately, I have a feeling that they're basically saying they're done with the regular Switch. I could be wrong. We could still get stuff. I really believe Mario Kart 9 or X or whatever they call it, I think it's going to be a Switch 2 exclusive because part of the selling point is you couldn't play this on the regular Switch. I think the new 3D Mario is going to be Switch 2 exclusive because it's going to do things you would not have been able to do on the Switch. I really believe that. But you know, all the other systems, when they launched in 2020, your Series X, your PlayStation 5, they kind of let the old system stick around to where they're still sticking around 5 years later. I mean, we're just now starting to get games released that are really true next-gen games, with GTA 6 later this year being the big one. But yeah, I'm starting to believe that the Switch might be dead on March 20th. So let's have a moment of silence for the Nintendo Switch. It's been a great system for 8 years.
And I just got it.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's it for that. We're going to move on. Tetris 99 has a 46th Maximus Cup Mira Edition, whatever that is, starting March 14th at 12 a.m. Pacific time to March 17th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. You can do this 46th Maximus Cup. There you go. There's the gameplay trailer. So anybody that's playing Tetris 99, which I haven't really played Tetris 99 very much. I played the crap out of Mario 35, and I played the crap out of the Pac-Man 99, and it's still one of the biggest travesties that they took both of those off the service. I loved both of those, but Tetris just isn't my bag. Give me a Dr. Mario 99, and I will probably play that 24/7. So Nintendo, that's what I want. I mean, I know there's a lot of Tetris fans out there, and good for them. I'm just unfortunately not one of them. I don't know. I just kind of can't get into Tetris. But
I love Tetris. Me and my son were playing the crap out of that Donkey Kong Tetris 99 event that they did. I tried to get. I think I mentioned it to you to try to get you to play it too, but we had a blast with the Donkey Kong version of that Tetris 99.
Yeah, I'm just not a big Tetris guy, but I will play Dr. Mario till the sun comes up. I absolutely love Dr. Mario. So moving on. Yeah. So moving on, the next headline I want to talk about is that there was an FCC filing report that came out that shows that the Nintendo Switch 2 will have NFC support and Wi-Fi 6. Now, the big announcement here is if it has NFC support, that means your amiibos should carry over. And if they're going to put this in the new system, we would hope that means that they might start making more amiibos. They've kind of slowed down, although I do believe that a Xenoblade amiibos are on its way. I think later this month, or it might even come out the same day as Chronicles X. I'm not sure. I'm not a big. I'd have to look into that. But they've really slowed down with releasing amiibos. So the fact that they added it to the hardware to the Switch 2, at least it gives me hope that more amiibos will be made for the new system. We'll just have to wait and see. But due to the FCC filing report that has came out, I guess that stuff has to be made public. It tells everybody that amiibos will work on the new Switch 2.